So this is what's important. We're working with energy, but the idea is that energy moves through the body unblocked. It's moving down through the body. So the top half of the body goes upward and the bottom half of the body goes down. And that elongates the spine, and that gives your nervous system a lot of space. She's going to have her knees bent, pointing up toward the ceiling, hip width apart, feet parallel, and this is important. This is the alignment, and if the alignment isn't correct, the energy won't flow. It'll block. And it's really important for those people with stress and anxiety that you want that energy to move down. So she's going to do the same thing we did standing up. Equal weight on the ball of the foot and the heel. The ankle, the knee, the hip, and the shoulder should all be in a straight line. This is the proper position. So step number one is awareness. And it's very often the shoulders or the jaw or the upper back. If you feel any places where you're holding on, take a deep breath and exhale the tension down into the floor. And I want you to visualize it draining out of your body. Any place that feels tense or tight, breathe into that place and exhale the tension down, down, out of the body into the floor. Okay, now we're going to do abdominal breathing. And this is for all of you stressed out people. Place your hands over your navel center, fingers pointing down at the pubic bone, your thumbs touching. Now just rest the hands there. You are not pushing your stomach up and down. The breath is doing that. You're going to let the breath move your tummy up into your hands. You're going to say, rising. Poof out the tummy, let the breath do it, and then let it out, sigh. Ah, letting go. So we're doing rising and falling. Beautiful. I love that sound. All right, so first I want you to ask yourself, again and always, right here and now, what am I aware of? Right here, right now, I'm aware. When people have chronic pain, they tend to leave their bodies, and that's really understandable. They tend to contract around the pain, which actually makes it worse, but a chronic contraction numbs the area. But so when you stay like that, and I say chronic, I mean for years, you stay like that, you know, ultimately your body is going to start shouting at you, and the only way you're going to be able to fix it is to get back in your body. And you don't want to do that because that's where the pain is. But you have to do that. That's why the grounding is so important. So with the chronic pain, it's like anything else. I say, feel it. Not feeling it does not work. It does not go away. Does that make sense? Yeah. Anybody else want to share?
I'll share. I just, I thought it was great. And I mean, I've been working on doing stuff like this for many, many years. But I just feel like the more I practice, and the more kinds of practice. I mean, I do meditation, but I love the breathing. I love just doing different things, and it just, I feel like in my own therapy sessions, it's like she talks about the brain patterns being changed, and it's true. I mean, it does happen. It's a slow process sometimes, but I love that this can help that and work together.
Oh yeah. If you don't do it through the body, there's no other way it changes. It does not change from talking, because the prefrontal cortex, where cognition is, won't do that. It has to be body to mind. So any kind of movement that you do, think of this. Think of the first year of life where an infant can't even lift up its head, and it goes to completely mobilized standing. That is the most brain development that will ever occur in the lifespan, and it all occurs in the first 12 months. And that's how the brain gets online. That's how the brain gets hooked up, through movement. That's why we do movement. I would lie down, I would ask myself, what do I feel in my body? Where am I tense? What do I need to open and release? Breathe into it, breathe out the tension, and do a release technique. And then when you've done that, You feel sort of open, you feel sort of energized. A 1 minute meditation is, am I holding my breath? Just do it all the time, all day long.